Have you ever looked at your bank account at the end of the month, after working yourself to exhaustion, after skipping things you actually wanted, after doing everything you thought you were supposed to do, and wondered where every single dollar went? Not blew it on a yacht disappeared, not lost it in Vegas disappeared, just quietly, invisibly, embarrassingly gone. Like money has its own escape plan and nobody told you about it. That feeling, that specific mix of confusion and frustration and just a little bit of shame, that is not a personal failing. That is a design flaw, and that is exactly why we are here. I know that feeling better than I would like to admit, because I spent years sitting inside the world of money, watching it move, watching it multiply, watching it vanish, and I still had to learn the hard way that knowing about wealth and actually building it are two completely different skills. Nobody handed me the cheat code. I had to find it the slow, painful, expensive way. And once I found it, I knew I could not just keep it to myself. Here is the real problem with financial content right now. You have one camp telling you to stop buying your morning coffee and act like that $4 is somehow the reason you have not retired yet. And then you have the other camp, the one screaming at you to throw your savings into whatever coin or stock was trending on social media last Tuesday before it crashes on Wednesday. Neither of these people is going to make you rich. One is insulting your intelligence, the other is gambling with your future while pretending it is advice, and somewhere in between those two extremes, real wealth-building knowledge, the kind that actually works, the kind that compounds quietly over time, got completely buried under noise. That gap is costing ordinary people hundreds of thousands of dollars over their lifetime. And the worst part? Most of them never even realize it. My name is Lyra, and I want to be completely straight with you from the jump. I am not here to impress you with a wall of credentials or a row of acronyms after my name. What I am here to do is share what I spent years learning about how money actually moves, how wealth is actually built, and why so many people who desperately want financial freedom never find it. Not because they aren't smart enough, not because they don't work hard enough, not because they missed some magic window or were born into the wrong family, but because nobody ever gave them the actual playbook, the one that people who build wealth use quietly without broadcasting it, without turning it into a course they sell you for $997. That playbook exists, and this channel is where we talk about it. Now, I will be honest with you, and that word is literally in the title of this video, so I had better mean it. I am coming to you through an AI format. No camera, no studio, no ring light, no perfectly curated background with fake plants and motivational wall art. Just me, this technology, and everything I have learned that I genuinely wish someone had told me sooner. Is that unconventional? Absolutely. But here's what I figured out. The format doesn't build your wealth. The information does. The strategy does. The shift in how you see and handle money does. And I have a lot of all three, so we are going to be just fine. I built this channel because I believe that being broke in a world this wealthy is not a personal failing. It's an information failing. The gap between people who build real wealth and people who wonder where their paycheck disappeared to is not talent. It is not luck. It is not even income level. It is one thing: financial architecture. How you structure your money before it even hits your hands. What systems you have, or don't have, running quietly in the background of your financial life. That's what separates the two groups. And that's exactly what we are going to build together here. I have seen people earning six figures living in quiet, private financial panic. Nice car, nice apartment, zero safety net. And I've watched people on genuinely modest salaries build the kind of foundation that gives them real choices in life. The difference was never the number on the paycheck. It was always what happened to the money after it arrived. On this channel, we are going to talk about why your savings account, the thing your bank told you was the responsible, smart move, is actually one of the quietest ways the system keeps you running in place. We are going to break down the net worth gap and why your income is almost completely irrelevant to your actual wealth number. We are going to get into financial architecture, what it means, how to build it, and how to make your money grow while you sleep, while you work, and while you actually live your life. And we are going to talk about the identity trap, why most people stay stuck financially, not because of math, but because of the story they've been told and started telling themselves about what someone like them is allowed to have. Every week you spend without this foundation is a week your future self has to work harder to make up for. And your future self, trust me on this, is already counting on you to start. So, if you're done watching your money quietly disappear and you're ready to start watching it build intentionally, systematically, on your terms, then you are exactly where you need to be. Subscribe. Come back for the first real video. Bring someone in your life who needs to hear this too, because this kind of knowledge spreads best between people who actually care about each other's futures. My name is Lyra. I meant every word I said in that title. Now let's get to work.